Hey, this is Hood. Welcome back to the Hood. I know I sing bad, y'all. But anyway, welcome to Hood Life Chronicles. This is Hood Life. Hey, Bird Tree, what you doing up, girl? I thought I was the only one up this late. Well, I was asleep, but I would have to wake up. But anyway, I came on because um I did have a live schedule last night as a rebuttal for Princess Live she did last night. I guess she debunking or whatever off of whatever on that interview with Tiara or AKA Schoolboy's mama. Hey y'all. Hey, Bird Tree Deborah. So I was in her live and I listened to the interview between Trees and um Almond Joy. Shout out to all about the trees. And I kept saying about Alma Joy, there's something familiar with her voice. Like I know I've heard this voice before, you know? And so I had mentioned it in the chat and Princess Chat last night say I this lady's voice sounds familiar to me. And so she's like, well, you was live, you just rewind back and because we've already said who this person is. Well, didn't you just say brown skin beauty? I mean, I did hear that part. Brown skin beauty, almond joy. If you're in here, come out and address me. So you already basically, whatever was before that, I already kind of figured it. But I was just confirming what you said because yes, I did. I am familiar with that voice. Now I don't know if it's brown skin beauty voice or who, because I hear a lot of subscribers, content creators from chat to chat in the last 6 months, okay? But this voice do sound familiar. You know, some people, um, you was there, Bird Tree. Yeah, some people, they think they can get away and try to trick or fool people. But that's like me doing having another channel and I'm acting like I'm somebody else and my voice is my voice. I mean, you know my voice, whether it's cracky or not, right? So so I said, okay, thanks. So I made another comment because I'm listening to the stuff that she's playing with Tiara, aka Schoolboy's mom. And I really just it kind of just triggered me that this lady is talking about her daughter in this manner about something that seemed to be very private. And she's saying she hadn't talked to her in a while, and and she don't know where her daughter is. They don't communicate. And it's like, okay, well, if you don't communicate, why are you on a live talking about your daughter? I mean, that's what I'm saying in my head. And if she was on the verge of committing suicide, hell, could wouldn't this couldn't this possibly push her over the edge? So that night that she had the interview with Trees, I went on Schoolboy's page. Now she has Hood Life Chronicles block on Instagram. But yeah, I went under another name and I was trying to see, well, when's the last time? Because it seemed like Schoolboy is been ghost for a while. Is she okay? I went on her YouTube, nothing. But to my surprise, she did a live several hours before the interview with Trees and her mother, which is Tiara's mother, aka Schoolboy's mother. Now, I can tell you details about this live that Schoolboy did. She had her hair in a ponytail. It was gelled down, And yes, y'all, because you see the length of her hair, I was like, how did she get her hair in that ponytail, right? I mean, it, it must have grew or something, right? But she, but she got that hair in a little ponytail. And I'm like, she did look like she had gained some weight, which ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all know I love to eat. I don't, but you never know why people gain weight. It could be medicine their own or whatever. Um, she was wearing a black. It looked like a black Versace robe. It was kind of velvet like, and she had on a white shirt. And the reason why I know the details of all of this is because every time she come on, her shirt when she wearing white shirts, they are like white, white. I wish I can get my shirt that white, but I think I'm like she must put on a new shirt because it looked like it was new. A new shirt every time she wear white t-shirts. Now some people do this. My baby daddy did that. And I'm like, I'm just amazed. I'm like, damn, that shirt white. And then she had it against the black. So it brought it out. Now she didn't say nothing bad about on this live. She basically had talked about how she had been gone a while, how she had mostly been working, and she talked about a lot of current events. She talked about Kanye West, and she was her regular schoolboy attitude. You know how she talks, and it was really pleasant to see her on there. It just was so suspicious to me that this was hours. She had been gone all these months, and this is hours before she did her mama did the live with Trees. So I'm like, mad that this woman did this live. You know what I mean with Trees? Because I'm like, why are you talking about your daughter in that way? You know what I mean? If you want your daughter affection, I don't know if this is the best way to do that. Let's just say that. And so I was trying to tell Princess in the chat that Schoolboy, aka Tierra, had done a live several hours before the interview with Trees and her mama. But apparently Princess didn't know about it or something because she kind of like kicked me out and go back to your channel with that shit, I guess. So yeah, I didn't feel very welcome at that point. And I was gonna do a live. It probably wasn't gonna be a good live, but I started talking to one of my friends and about the situation, and I'm like, I don't know why she would do that because I really liked her, and I never said anything like disrespectful about her. Anything I said about it is pretty much been like a dead on, and so I was actually agreeing with her, but this lady, Almond Joy Brown Beauty or whatever her name is, aka Schoolboy Tierra's mom, it just seemed a little suspicious that she's out here talking. And so I was telling my friend about it, and I said, I know I'm not losing my mind. So I went back to Schoolboy's page, and she took the live down. And I said, no wonder Princess said that shit because she didn't know about it. I don't know why Schoolboy. She wasn't really took it down. She wasn't really talking about a whole lot. She did talk about why she was gone for so long. But then it made me even more suspicious on why would you take the lot? Why would you take it down? And it made me feel like I could be wrong that her mom and her guys they in this shit together. Allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly. Like, what is the end goal? What is the purpose? But way after that interview, she took it down because it was even up after the interview with Trees and her mama. So it just seemed real suspicious, and that's all I was pointing out. But hey, that's their life. They do what they want. But y'all already know I got the tea, and you can't fool this one over here. Okay, so let me speak to everybody in the chat. I already spoke to Bird Tree, Deborah. Hey, Natasha. So just three of y'all in here actually. Oh, and hey, Bush babies. Hey, Bush babies. Thank you for being here. Drop down. So anyway, that's what the live was about. I did have the live schedule. I was gonna do it, and then after talking to my friend and seeing that that was that live that two Tiara, aka Schoolboy, had done that night, her mama interview with Trees was taken down. It just made me feel like, oh, okay, well maybe that's why Princess said that. I don't know why, but I was mad as hell when I got that live because I was supposed to go in, okay. But you know what? I told y'all I was getting away from the drama, and I'm not getting in this drama because it really ain't got shit to do with me. But I know what I know. I saw what I saw, and it's some foolery with this lady, aka Schoolboy Mama and Schoolboy. Yeah, and I guess she's using her mama to do it. But I never even knew she had mental illness. I didn't even know about the suicide thing until her mama said it. Apparently, other people knew about it, but it's not something I take very lightly. And that's what really triggered me is the fact that this woman got on live talking about this shit. But it seemed like Schoolboy know about it too, because how on earth you was gone for all these months and all of a sudden you pop up on the day your mom do an interview with Trees? Come on, hello. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Bird Tree. That's all I was saying, and that's all I was trying to tell her in the chat. But anyway, it is what it is. So I thought I did delete it, and I did put delete from YouTube. But then I saw it must have premiered or something last night because somebody made a comment under it. I think it was you, Bird Tree. It might have been you, and said what happened. I said, oh well, if you don't go in basically the back office of YouTube, I it sometimes it'll still show like you're going live or you're on live or when you're not. So it's like you gotta delete it more than one space on YouTube. So that's what that was about. I did not have the live. I had decided not to do it. But since someone said something, I decided to come over here and give you a nice little explanation on what it was about and the comments on my community tab because I thought somebody said something, right? Anyway, y'all need to go y'all butts to bed, okay? Bush babies, Tasha, Deborah, Bird Tree. Hey, Wendy K. Wendy K. Late to the party, but you here, baby. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not trying to get into it with her anyway. I never was. I actually like her, and I just didn't know why she was coming at me in that chat because I was basically agreeing with her. Well, you're gonna have to rewind. I'm gonna tell you what was told to me last night. You might have to rewind it back when the K do the replay, girl. But no, I was just talk. I had scheduled a live last night to talk about what was done, or how I was treated in Princess Chat, and what I was trying to say before I was um basically told to go back on my own channel. And so yeah. So I was gonna do a live talk about that, and but I decided against it because I'm really not. I don't want to get in the mess, and I do like Princess. So, um, but yeah, she hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna lie about that because I'm like, well, I'm agreeing with you, but it's like, okay, I'm not gonna stay nowhere where I'm not welcome. So I was gonna do a live to talk about it, and I had put on there to delete from YouTube, but YouTube still, I guess, premiered it or showed it or whatever, and which it wasn't nothing but a black screen. But I got some messages like, "What happened? I thought you was doing a live." So anyway, it wasn't really a big issue anyway. That, oh, y'all up early? Well, I'm supposed to go to bed. Um, it wasn't a big issue anyway, but I just feel like Schoolboy and her mama got some foolery going on with them, and I wouldn't trust them as far as I could throw them. Y'all might, but it just seemed a little suspicious to me. I don't know, maybe Schoolboy trying to make a comeback or whatever. But I was mad at her mama because she was talking. She was triggering me when she talking about her child like this. But hey, that's her child. She said she laid down and made her. She had her. She was in labor this long with her. Okay, but I think Schoolboy got something to do with it too because she had been gone for months and all of a sudden she popped up the same time her mama do this interview with Trees, and I do remember her mama's voice. Like I recognized that voice. I hadn't went back and looked at the replay on Princess Channel to see who this was. She said something about a brown skin beauty or a brown beauty or something like that. I remember those screen names. I think there's two of them alike. One is 81 and one 74, something like that. But I don't know which one is her, but I do recognize that voice. Girl, she told me to go back on my channel. She said she hadn't heard nothing, and they'll go back on my channel with that. So I got the fuck out of there. I got out of there, and I was gonna talk about it, but y'all, I'm in a better headspace now than I was then because my feelings was hurt, and honey, I was finna to nut the fuck up. Okay, but I told y'all I'm trying to do better. But anyway, that's all I got to say about this crap, y'all. I'm finna go my little butt to bed, well, my big butt to bed, and get up in a few more hours after La Silla got found out. It's the perfect time for Schoolboy to make a comeback. Thank you. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate any and everything. Yeah. Well, and that's another thing. Schoolboy didn't even talk about Monica. She didn't talk about all about the trees. She didn't talk about no drama. She talked about current events and why she had been gone for so long. She talked about her new girlfriend. She dating somebody new, and she really feeling her. And they still in the beginning phases of their relationship. So she talked about that. But then she deleted the live. Go figure. Yeah, girl. Well, that's why I came back on, but not to air it out in a bad way. But yeah. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. Thank you. But I just like her. I don't know why why I was getting that attitude. You know what I'm saying? I was agreeing with you, princess. Why was you giving me attitude? But oh well, it is what it is. Okay. Well, I'm not supposed to lose no sleep over it. All right, y'all. I'm about to go get off of here. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming in the hood. I will see y'all next time. I'm out.